to bring the guard down.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Bring Your Guard Down podcast. We're happy you could join us today. We appreciate your support. And if you like it, if you're new, please subscribe and follow us on all the different channels. If you're a repeat listener, thanks again. I'm Tony Incomparable, and of course we have Rocco Rampamuro here, right? How you doing,
Rocco?
Rocco, today is a very special day, isn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's so special?
Well, because my friend Claudio coming back from visitation.
You know what? Claudio was our very, very first guest. And it was like
Peace on earth.
We were just starting. We had no followers when we did this. Zero followers.
Zero.
So now we're closing in on 10,000, I think.
Oh,
so we're getting up there. So we thought, wow, we got to bring our first ever guest back.
Keep it coming.
Hey, Claudio, what's going on?
Yeah. Remember when we first met, we were doing that Canadian Idol thing?
Yeah, we were talking about that.
But Tony wasn't saying it to me. He goes, "Oh no, we're fine. We'll go there. Get out. Remember those guys? Get out." And I go, Tony, what are we doing here?
Yeah, back in the day, like when Canadian Idol was a thing in Toronto, Rocco and I went out with a mic and Claudio with a camera. We pretended to be a film crew from Italy, right?
Yeah.
We were from Italy, and we kind of snuck into the media area. We were interviewing contestants from.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. We were eavesdropping on people.
Oh yeah, eavesdropping. Yeah, I remember.
Eavesdrop. Remember I said eavesdrop?
Claudio told me. He goes, hey, come in here. What's the matter? He goes, you see the woman over there? Yeah, I go. She is eavesdropping on everything, and we say, I go,
no, but he had the headphones on.
Yeah,
and we had the mics.
Yes,
and so
yes.
He goes, you said, I feel like I'm eavesdropping on everybody.
Yes. I remember one mic we pretended was working, but it was a pretending mic. It wasn't hooked up to my camera. Because I could look up one at a time, right? So
and then we got caught because we pretended we couldn't speak English, remember?
Yeah, I still can't.
And then, get out of here. What are you guys doing here? You know?
Yeah.
And didn't you come with us with Von Mills too?
Yes.
We did Tell Us a Joke.
These jokes,
Rocco and I and Claudio, we went to Von Mills with a camera and we just asked people to tell us jokes.
You guys made one guy play guitar, remember? They got playing guitar. And it was good. Yeah, you got great talent. They got great talent. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, he sucked.
It was fun. It was a Canadian Idol they were looking for back then.
Yeah,
Stop
Canadian
tapping
Idol
on the table.
And we were young and Dundas area.
Oh yeah, I remember
That's
that.
when they did
You guys forgot that day. We met a very special person that day. As we saw my friend Sassy Jordan, the rock singer.
She was a judge.
She was. You remember?
It was.
I remember. We have that on video somewhere.
Yeah.
And we were. She was. What are you guys doing here? Remember? I don't know. We're doing some filming.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was some fun time.
That was fun.
We're crazy.
It was fun.
Now we're doing a podcast.
Now you're doing a podcast. Then you had that other thing going too. Remember, you put it in the back of the cab and people can talk through it.
Oh yeah,
seconds.
yeah. I came up with this idea where you could, do you remember Speaker's Corner?
Yeah, Speaking Corner. Yeah.
Where people
put $1 in there.
Put $1 in and tell you whatever. Speak whatever you wanted to say.
You have 1 minute or 30 seconds to say something.
So I came up with this thing called My 30 Seconds.
Yes, I remember that.
We could put it in a cab, and when you're in a cab, you could talk, riff, and then we would put on a show.
Yeah.
Anyway, never got it. I mean, we're ahead of our time.
It was fun. I mean, who you did it to,
all
and
kinds of things. Yeah. So I saw that you had your own. You put something out on Instagram, like voiceover thing.
Yeah.
When did you start this thing?
You know what happened? When during the pandemic,
Yeah.
I was getting bored. We ran out of toilet paper and because we had no toilet paper, right? So imagine. So actually, I did find toilet paper one time. Now I can go caca. I can go take a shit because we found toilet paper, right?
Yeah.
But back then I was bored. So this thing, it was an app. It's no longer there. It's called Mad Libs. And what you do with it gave you like 15, 20 seconds clips from movies, from politician stuff. So I started doing voiceover with Jujara style, right?
Oh, Jujara, yeah.
All that kind of stuff. Santandonia was always the number one sport.
That's Saint Anthony for the people don't understand.
It wasn't Santa Lucia, Santa Barbara. It was Santandonia. That's all we used to hear back in those days. So I was doing imitation, like that kind of stuff, doing the voiceover, and I did as a joke. Also, I said, people getting popular. They're looking at this stuff and hearing this stuff. And I'm like, who is this guy? So one guy, I never forget, he said, my dad wants to meet you. What? He wants to make you a nice barbecue. So yeah, I got a free barbecue. I went to go visit him and like Galina, it was all burnt anyways, like from the barbecue. I still ate
chicken.
it. Yeah, that chicken.
Galina is a chicken, everybody.
No barbecue sauce, just eat like that. Everything like that. So tu si qui che fa, you're the guy that does the lavoro. Che parte da tu? And I go, I'm Ciugiara. And they're Barese, right?
Hey.
So they understood each other. So he goes, so yeah, it's a fatto bello barbecue for you. Nice barbecue I made for you. And he started eating. So I got a barbecue out of it. Another guy thought I had a show going on in Montreal. I go, no, but I'm not a comedy guy. I'm just voiceover. You should start doing that. Anyways, I did it for years and years, and all the Ciugiara got involved. They started liking it, that kind of stuff. Then I stopped. I got busy in life, this. This is a true story. The other day, I'm sitting at a cafe, I would say 3 weeks ago. And this is like 4 years after doing all this stuff. So I'm talking to this bunch of guys. A girl hears me next door. She goes, are you Claudio? I said, yeah. Oh my God, I recognize your voice. I thought maybe from other stuff that I do. You were doing those comedy things. It's funny you were mentioning things. Hey, I go, last time I did it. Yeah, but my husband and I used to listen every morning. And where did you go? She recognized my voice. Mm-hmm. And so I'm talking to her. And so she gives me the phone. And who you calling? It's my husband. Say something that you always say. So as soon as I get on the phone, what's not cheated? Hey. Right? And he understood that right away. Oh, is this Claudio? So because of them, I have to come back to do it again, but with a different apps. Mm. So I'm using like another thing, and I've seen Livia Chow, that Livia Chow, and then so I do my own voice. I said, "Fatta una bella pisciata." Look what I did on the floor, and then I did one with Ford when he swallowed the bee. So he seemed talking, and like I ate a burger.
Yeah.
And he swallows the bee. I don't know if you remember he swallowed the bee.
Yeah,
so he starts swallowing, drinking water. So I did it as a joke. It went pretty good that one. I go, I'm gonna have to start doing it again now. This voiceover, but the Vajada's voice, right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, that's a kind of I mean, you got pretty good, right? You got to stop banging your chain on the table. But yeah,
do you hear the drums?
You can lean back too a bit. You
okay.
You don't have to be.
There we go.
Yeah. But if you want, we got to just watch the chain.
If you want, we can get a massage for you on the table too.
You just got to.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine. It's
beautiful.
It's your cadena, your bracelet banging on the table. What's the matter for you? Anyway, right. So I watched a few things, but it's you got to get the context of it because if you're not Ciugiara, you don't get the joke.
You don't get it. Like how we talk. I see you guys that show you guys to talk about the past. What this means, what that means. Like you say, how we say, come upstairs. Bring up.
Yeah. Bring up. Yeah, that's Ciugiara.
Or come here. Vijik.
Yeah, Vijik. Different in Ciugiara and Calabria.
Yeah, but is Ciugiara a big population in Italy?
Veneca and Calabria come upstairs in Canada. Different.
Is it a big population, Ciugiara in Italy?
Population, a lot of population in Ciugiara, right?
Yeah. Well, we Young and Steels all Ciugiara one time, remember? Young and Steels.
Yeah.
We all went to
Italia?
Yeah, Italia.
Ask Claudio, I'm in Ciugiara in Italia. Lots of people there, right?
We all went to St. Pascal's Church.
San Pasquale.
Yeah, it's all there. Now
Steels.
It was all Ciugiara.
Is that where the Ciugiara were, Young and Steels?
Yeah.
Versus where Finch and Dufford, Arkeel and Dufford was like, Arkeel and Finch was different?
Oh, no, different over there. You got to remember.
What kind of Italians were over there?
A lot of Calabrese guys and, a lot of those places over there.
Arkeel and Finch.
Finch over La Sicilia, like a wooden bridge, a lot of La Sicilia, put it. Nice people.
Remember, back then we used to have like the parties at St. Pascal's Church. Sorry, I'm going to bump here again. But at St. Pascal's Church, they had a party because it's right beside the church. But then they had to stop it because they go mad. The people get mad. I take you. Next door yelling like that.
What are you talking about? Oh, you mean in the hall?
Yeah. There's a little hall there.
Yeah.
So while they're swearing, this side's going, I take you to be my wife. It doesn't mix.
No.
Right?
Confusion.
So they stopped doing those parties. We used to go there, Santa Lucia. Remember Santa Lucia? It was a festival where they had a grease pole, they greased it up, and up there they had salsiccia tied up.
It was La Sunda, not Lucia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
La
That's it.
Sunda.
Sunda.
Yeah.
And you have to climb
La
the pole,
Festa
and
della
then
Sunda.
you got the sausages, whatever.
Everything
Yeah.
of cheese too up there.
Yeah, and I remember there's two brothers. They're good-looking guys. They were really good. They were in
Yeah.
coveralls. They were climbing up that thing, and they did it really fast. They were really good. Those guys, right?
They're good.
Yeah, I remember
in those
that.
days.
I played. My band played there like one Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I
night.
remember.
We played La Festa La Sunda.
Hey,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have that picture. Remember that picture?
Yeah.
I used to bring my camera with me.
Yeah.
Rocco.
Where is that picture? You still have it?
I gave it to you.
Yeah, but do you have the negative? I don't even
No.
know where it is. Who knows? I gave it to my mom.
It was a nice picture. You looked like, really beyond the...
Ako seen it.
Yeah, skinny.
Yeah.
Did the Gundin like this, and
Yeah,
I had the
did the
microphone.
Gundin.
We're in Bathurst. Somewhere in Bathurst. It was like a rock and roll place. You were competing. Something like that was going on. And then I brought the camera, and back then,
Bathurst,
this. Those ones you go like that.
So how's the
flash.
wedding business? You guys busy? Is it slowing down?
It's slowed down. It's not like before. Like it was like the good old days. Like I mean, it's more like less people now. 100 people, maybe 150. Not like before.
Yeah.
Couples don't have like money, and I think it's got expensive now on the food because what happened, the pandemic. So the price of things went up, but some places still they don't care. There's so much food there, like it could feed an army, right?
Oh yeah. Italian wedding.
Yeah, like the Italian.
But they
whatever,
still
like that.
haven't been to Italian wedding forever. So is it like it's the same kind of idea, like bands,
Same idea, but
DJs, like what?
bands they don't have. It's more like a DJ, and then they got rid of like the garter bouquet. They're not doing it anymore. Those days are done.
Oh, they don't do the bouquet anymore.
Not done.
And the garter, none of that
Nah,
tradition.
we used to sit till 2 a.m. I remember when the lights go up, and you look in the background. There's no covers on the tables. There's all wood covers, and they're not making it speak tutu sura. They could see the stretch marks. You could see that kind of stuff, right?
Stretch mark. Yeah.
You can see liquids. You can see like the pimples here from wearing the tie all day. And they go, I want to thank everybody for coming here. You don't see that anymore. No. Because now it's like 11 o'clock, it's done. Everybody just goes to the bar. It's like it becomes like a bar night, and we're done because after 11 o'clock, it's the brute anyways. Right?
Yeah.
We look like zombies, like, all sweating.
So
and
they
stuff.
don't do like the sweet tables, and they don't do.
They
the
do that
parquet.
still.
That's the food part that they don't change. The part that they change
Yeah.
is the stupid station part.
Yeah.
Your stupid station, not
Right.
right. These are people Catholic, all right? They're
Yes.
supposed to believe in Jesus Christ, and they believe a stupid station.
Yeah.
If you catch the bouquet, you're going to be the next bride,
Yes.
Colicazzi. I know one girl, she catches the bouquet 12 times. She's not a married, she's a prostitute, Cazzi. So maybe you're right in that sense.
Hold on, yeah, like
They don't do it
maybe
anymore.
a lot of listeners don't know about the Italian wedding tradition. So at the end of the night,
Go ahead, Claudio, what happens?
what happens? What used to happen a lot, like every wedding.
See, before, again, it was like a garter bouquet. It was nice. And then
So what was
night,
the garden? Tell about what happened. The groom would go up and remove the what?
Yeah, they would go on their hands and knees back in the days, and then another one bites the dust. Hey, the song in the background.
Yeah.
He'd be on their hands and knees, his head underneath the dress, and then
And
pulls out the garter.
The garter
The
from
garter,
the leg.
the garter belt. Yeah,
Right?
and then what they
Not
throw
the garter belt,
Yeah,
just a little garter.
the little garter around the
If you
leg.
take
Oh,
off
they-
the whole belt, there's going to be population over there.
Yeah.
Oh, they play that song. Who let the dogs out? And then the guys will come in, and all these ushers, and then they would do like a lineup to try to stop the groom. They don't do that anymore. It's
So
done.
and then the groom would throw the garter.
They throw the garter,
Bride,
and then the guys would catch
groom,
it.
they bring the garter.
Yeah.
And then the bride,
Yes.
And then the bride would,
But what they used to do to trick people with the
Well,
water?
he used to fake it with the
The
water.
water.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Ready?
intelligent.
Bam.
Yeah.
Water everywhere, right?
You know, if you want to make a nice trick, why don't you get a glass of muriatic acid and then throw that? You burn somebody's face and
And some guys that get mad, they got to sue it on asshole. Like, shut
And
up.
so was there already? Did you ever was there already fights break out with the guys fighting for the garter?
Oh,
Yeah, well, actually, one time I remember one guy they were all fighting for the garter, and I remember one guy actually was an older guy who wasn't supposed to be there, and he
'Cause it's for
broke his
single
ribs.
guys, right?
Broke his ribs.
it broke a rib, yeah.
So the paramedics came in.
Yeah.
Hold on. What happened? Like he fell.
They toppled on top of him. Really, he was just standing there. You don't see him anymore. I go,
Yeah.
he's dead for sure, right?
That was the Marvin Hagler wedding, I think.
Yeah.
It broke the ribs, yeah.
So they put him on a chair. They carried him outside on a chair because he couldn't was like this. And Q, right? So they brought him outside, and then the paramedics took over there, right?
So that's the only time. It never saw a fight break out though.
No.
No. We had a situation. Yeah, there was a fight, and I've had one time there was this one girl. She came in. You could see she's half naked, and she's one of the groomsmen's girlfriend. I knew when she came in, it's going to be problems, right? So
What
I
do you
look
mean
at
she
the
was
bride.
half
She
naked?
give
She
me
was
this look at the bride and saying like, they don't want it on the video, right? Dude, the boobs are coming out. You see the nipples. Anyways,
Yeah.
So at the end of the night, you could see the guys are getting drunk now, right? So we're at the Palais Royale down.
I know that place, the dancing place,
That over there. So all of a sudden, I'm ready to leave. All of a sudden, all fight breaks loose. Groomsmen and this back and forth. So I became like a doorman. I have to put my camera down and start stopping everybody. And I remember I look at the girl and she's like all this and that. And then the groom's laughing. He's laughing. So I looked at the girl because I lost it. I go, "It's because of you dressed up like a whore at a wedding." She goes, "Fuck off." And she took off. And then the groom's laughing. And they all laughed. I go, "It's because of her," right? I was mad because he was stopping all this fight, beautiful wedding. But you come half naked at a wedding. The bride goes, "Thank God for doing it," because I wanted to say the same words to her, right?
So this was a girl friend of the groomsmen.
It was a date.
And who was fighting? For what reason?
Well, the other guys were drunk. They see this girl, like, she's half naked. Seriously, she's half naked. See, the sons of the gibretta. No, gibretta. What do you call it?
The gibretta, pelimini.
Yeah, the bra. The
right?
Over-shoulder
How do you say
that? How do you say bra? The gibretta?
Yeah, regipetto.
Over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Yeah.
No bra. She came in.
That's old one.
Tanza Budana, Putzavra Pishad, that kind of stuff, right?
Fucko.
So back then they didn't shave too, right? You could plant tomatoes there.
Back then they didn't shave.
Yeah, it's like Algonquin Park down
like
there.
Andrew Dice Clay says one time, you can plant tomatoes there in the summertime and
La
water
Foresta.
it
Yeah,
right?
cucumber coming in there.
Hold on a second. Why? They stopped shaving?
No, in those days they didn't shave that down there.
Oh, they didn't shave.
No, it's like a forest.
Then they made it to the runway.
Yeah.
They make it the runway.
And now it's like, the bleed.
Yeah. But when it was sometime the runway, that cut over there, Lipili, you got to watch because it looks like a tarmac. Everybody want to land over there.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of...
Yeah.
I used to come up with this idea if they could invent something called the vagimeter.
Vegemeter.
So basically...
Is that for vegetable?
No, a vagimeter, like a odometer. Odometer, but a vagimeter. So, let's say that the average penis size is 6 inches, that's right? So 1 in is 6, 1 out is 6, that's 12 inches. That's a foot. So it would measure, how many feet has been in the vagimeter. So if you had like 7,200 feet, that's a lot of mileage on the vagimeter.
Yeah.
I know a couple of girls with Vegemeter going to really go around the world 2.5 times.
You know what I mean? That's a lot of pumpation.
That's a lot of zazit.
So we could call it a pumpation meter.
Pumpation meter, it's better than Vegemeter.
Anyway,
That's
sorry. Yeah. So
that was a big fight that we had to stop it. I remember it was at, again, the Palais Royale. But back there, they're really strict. You couldn't get in there unless you had a ticket. Right?
No.
To get into a wedding, you had to have a ticket.
Yeah, another time we did. I was there. I'm always like alert mode. I'm like a cop because being a videographer, you got to make sure nothing's in the shot. There's a water bottle in the way. You're a videographer.
Yeah.
So me seeing all this stuff. One time I used to smoke that. No, I cigarette. I look over, and I see some girl in the park again near the Palais. Fanapishada. Like she pulled down her pants and apishada. It was a beautiful sight. I liked it. Just the apishada. You can see the bush too back then. Then she puts the pants back up. Seriously, this is a true story. And then she's walking towards the entrance of the hall. So there's 2 doormen there. They didn't see nothing. They thought she was a guest because she was dressed up nice. It wasn't like, morte de femme, like dying, of hunger.
Yeah.
So she's walking in and I'm like, I go to the doorman, you guys just noticed this girl walking in? What girl? The guest? She's not a guest. I just saw her taking a piss over there. Get out. So they get up and they chase her. Thank God the guest didn't see her yet. So they're going to, you got to get out. They got to get out of here. They're trying to grab her. It's like that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You know how it is today, right?
Yeah.
They say that. My body, my choice. Yeah, that's what they started. Anyways, so we're trying to get her out, and I became like a doorman too. So she grabs this one rock. Seriously, I'm not lying. And we're going like this. Watch out for the rock, right? So she didn't know which one to throw it to. She threw it at one guy. He, missed his head. So he grabbed her by the arm, and we kind of pushed her out. I didn't call the cops. And then she kind of got causing problem. I go to the guy, if I were you, I'd go wash my hands, right? Because she was taking a piss over there. And he just touched her. Oh, yeah, if I did it again, I'm going to wash my hands, right? So she left it. But thank God, I saw that. What would have happened if she walked in where the guests were? But she was dressed up nice. You couldn't tell.
So what was she doing? Just
they just hang out. They all hang out in that area. That's why they lock up the door. You need a ticket to get in.
You mean so she was like a street person, or
just in the park.
That's there.
Like she was standing up. Beautiful.
Oh, so she just walked in maybe to get some food or drinks or whatever.
Probably.
Crashed
so that's
the
why you
wedding.
need a ticket. So anyways, when I saw that, I go, what gave it away was, who takes an apishad that pulled down her pants in the middle of the park for nowhere for an apishad, a nice piss, and then she walks in, right? So that So they offered me a job. I go, no, I'd rather be a videographer.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to be a bouncer for? So last time, like, are you still single? Like, what's your scoop? Because I know last time we talked a couple of years ago, you were on these dating sites and
the dating site, they put me on there. Remember I told you about the dating site?
Yeah. Well, what's
talk about Pishad? Remember I was on a dating site one time where one girl from Edmonton goes to me, you ever been pissed on?
Yeah.
And I answered really nice things going, no, that never occurred that to me. Never. Well, you don't know what you're missing. I go, does it feel warm? Like you see the steam come out? Go to the Pishad. Anyways, she was so obsessed that a week after she went from that to normal. So what do you eat? And where do you go? What do you do? And I'm like, how do you go from pissing on somebody to this area now? Forget about it, right? So she started getting mad. All the other girls are trying to say hello to me, and she's trying to say to them, he's my guy, my guy. It was a disaster. So I got off this site. I couldn't take it anymore because, did I tell you about the other one too?
The whole one.
You want to see my hole?
But now,
sure, you put a dime in that thing. It was so small, that thing. You put a dime in that thing.
Yeah, that's a small hole.
Can I see yours? No, it's okay. I hung up.
So are you single now? Are you seeing somebody? What's the scoop?
I'm seeing somebody now.
Oh, yeah? Where did you meet her?
Actually, we met at when Italy had won. Was it 4 years ago already?
Holy shit!
What they win?
I was at Market Lane back then.
Market Lane. It wasn't 4 years ago. The soccer you're talking about?
When Italy won. 4 years ago.
That's 2006. We haven't qualified at the last two World Cup.
Are you talking about the Euro Cup?
Yeah.
Euro. That's okay. 2020. That one they won.
That was like 4 years ago, right?
Yeah, 2020.
Sant'Antonio, come passi
I know, right?
Santa Lucia, Sant'Antonio.
Oh yeah.
And I remember where people were giving me shit that you're gonna pass COVID, and I was always live, right? And they're going, how dare you guys? You guys, it was just the ending of the pandemic. Pandemic.
Yeah.
So they were giving me shit. I go, the more they give me shit, more live I was. And every day we were winning. So I started at Diverse area, Kipling.
Yeah.
And then I went down the hill, started going there for live the day after.
What's live? What do you mean live? With your camera?
With the camera.
With my phone. I was live.
Hello.
Yeah. And people give me shit and thoughts.
Why they give you shit for?
Because they were scared of COVID then still. They
got to pass it on. So there's the people that were stupid enough then, they're still stupid now, so it's okay.
Yeah, like one guy sent me a picture, goes, look at this. I go, that's not even here. So anyway, story short, we won every day. We won all the games. At the end of the day, I had DJs messaging me, Claudio, you see any opening? I go, there's a lot of opening here. DJs are coming now. Every corner they're picking. So I remember there was even a priest from St. Peter's. He went to New York now. He had a cigar in his mouth. And it was at least 10,000 people at the end of the last game.
That's a lot of people,
Sweating, we're like drinking, they're doing whatever.
This is like during
lockdown
2020. Yeah. This is like right in the heart of it.
Exactly. So, and I remember, we were celebrating, one guy's hugging me. I thought for sure, you're kind of scared, like, what's going to happen with this COVID shit, right? Meanwhile, nothing happened. We won. And I remember the last day, we couldn't use the phones anymore because there's so many phones there, it wouldn't work. Can you imagine the radiation we got with all these phones going? Because everybody went live, right?
Yeah. So Chernobyl,
no phones were working. Honestly, mine won't go live anymore. I was talking to other guys, all the phones are dead. Just to let you know, when we're out in one area with all these phones, just imagine what goes in the air, what goes in our bodies. And they're worried about COVID.
That's a good point. Better believe it.
But it was a fun one. So we met there, and I remember we went to Diversa, and then somebody offered us a last slice of pizza, and it comes out of a box. When people touch that already, I go, what do we do with this thing?
They make a nice pizza too. It's a nice little pizza at Diversa. They make a nice job. From the bella pizza.
Yeah, but when you got a party size, you got 2 pieces left, and they offered you, and it came from a bunch of people. I'm gonna eat that thing. I don't know where your hands have been. Maybe said
okay, so how did you meet your girlfriend there?
Another girl comes up to me and goes, that's my cousin. She's single. Oh, okay. Then we started saying hello and stuff like that. And
that's nice. So you didn't meet on a kettle of fish or whatever it was called.
Bucket of fish,
You just met like the old-fashioned way. Somebody introduced you.
She's into Ozzy. That crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she has a picture with him and Hulk Hogan. So both of them, poor guys, they died the same week, right?
Yeah.
Her heroes.
Wow.
So she brought me to a concert to see, you heard of Slipknot?
Yeah,
Slipknot.
They wear masks.
Slipknot.
I just wanted to smash through a drywall, like full throttle, like just smash through a drywall.
Yeah, I train Ozzy, by the way. Ozzy trained with Rocco and Tony.
Did you?
Yeah, that's what they do. Album Iron Man.
Oh,
that's my nickname, Iron Man. Rocco and Tony.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Ozzy trained with me.
But you were a drummer too one time, right?
Long time ago now. Now I just fight.
No, I heard people say to me he was a great drummer, great drummer.
Yeah, whatever. But now I'm a boxer.
Yeah. Sometimes you still drum a little bit.
Sometimes I play. I just play myself. I don't want to play secular music. I play just religious music now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
That reminds me, getting back to Waldo, guys. I know we're all over the place.
No, take your time. Enjoy
It's okay.
yourself.
We were just before the war started. I remember that. I'll never forget.
What war?
Which
the
war,
Desert
my
Storm,
friend?
or that,
Korea
I
Storm?
remember clear that.
Iraq War?
No, I remember
Desert
clear
Storm?
that Tomahawk was in a hit at the tower in Iraq and all hell broke
Oh,
loose.
the Tomahawk, the steak. It's that's about
Yeah, I was together with
Saddam Hussein.
Cosmo.
Yeah.
There was Cosmo. There was Danny. Bruno Battisti passed away. So we're deciding to put a band together for weddings.
Oh,
right?
nice, yeah.
So this is before the war, like 1990 it happened. So we're in the basement. And we were playing the same song over and over again. And I was a keyboard guy. And I can't read music. But wherever you go, whatever you do, the Bocitello song, Te Mama Te Padre, like that song. So we played that over and over again. We mastered it. Then the war started. So here we are for 3 months. 3 months, the same song.
What was Cosmo's position in the band?
He was the drummer.
and I know Bruno was the guitar player.
And Danny was the singer.
Daddy who?
What is that thing?
Everybody wanted.
You know, is that the two brothers that?
Okay, yeah.
He was a singer. We mastered it. Don't forget, maybe 2 months for sure. The same song, no other song.
Yeah.
Right, wherever you go.
Yeah.
So we mastered
Whatever
it.
you do, I think I'll be there with you.
Yeah. After 2 months, we didn't see each other anymore.
Richard Mark.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, Richard Mark. Yeah. But we mastered it, and it is not. Guillermo.
It's okay. We got some background.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back
All right.
to you live.
Groove it.
It's got the music in the background.
Anyway, go. Yeah. So you guys were.
Men's underwear sale here in Walmart. Anyways, no, it was a good song. And it was 2 months. We didn't see it. One guy didn't come anymore. So every time I hear that song, it reminds me of what we did for 2 months.
Yeah.
And it didn't go anywhere. Wow. We just stopped. Nobody talked to each other anymore after that.
Holy smoke. What the hell is going on?
Everybody wanted to be like me over there.
Yeah.
Back in my, everybody would be like the Tony's band there, the wedding band.
Whatever you do. And then back in the days when I grew up, we had Charlie DeCervo.
Yeah.
Think about what you said. Wait a minute. Don't jump to conclusion. I'll compare Claudio.
Yeah.
You tell me song Richard Mark. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I'll be there waiting for you.
Yeah.
But this is shame. What if I go out and I sleep with 40 other women? My wife are going to be waiting for me there for
I
you?
know.
Yeah, she's going to be waiting for Lupara. She's going to take 2 bullets into the corner. That's what we're going to waiting for you. Oh, okay, another one. Whatever you do. Right? What about if I go to your place, then I bang your sister, then I come home? You're gonna, I'll
still be waiting for you.
I'll be waiting to kill you. That's what the lyrics are going to tell you. Okay, tell the story.
But
Sorry.
even that one, how about that one? I will do anything for love, but I won't do that.
You see?
That's another
That's a
one.
good point. I'll do anything per l'amore,
Yeah.
but I won't do that. So I could cut so then everything.
What does that
Right.
actually mean?
I get confused.
I mean, the context of that song, what does it actually mean? I would do anything for love.
That's meatloaf.
but I won't
Oh, yeah,
do
remember that.
What is that?
He would do anything for love because, first of all, it's meatloaf. He's a chicho.
Yeah.
So, and the possibility for a good woman for him is not very good.
Right.
So he would do anything for love. You get it? Mi trovo pure con una ricciata brutta, tutta, con chi la pengia,
but
chi
you
la
don't-
pedaccia.
I'm asking you the question. What is the that? But I won't do that. What is he referring to?
I think it's talking some kind of the sexualization and dirty possession. I think.
Is that what it is? Is that
That's
what it-
Claudio,
Is
he
that
knows.
what? Yeah, I wonder what that. When he
I
said,
won't do that.
Do that.
So I'll do this, but I won't do that. But
wonder
I'll
what-
do anything for love except that.
So you think it's un culo? Man.
I think it's dirty.
Yeah, dirty. I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
So
no, I remember back then when we were growing up. I remember back then there was Charlie. He had his own band too. There's like 4 guys. There's Paul Franzese.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They were called the Golden Blues one time.
The Golden Blues.
Yeah, and I can't get no satisfaction. That's all they kept playing, right? And then one time they played in the backyard where Young Steels. They were all a bit of a crowd, looked like a scene like from the '60s. They were playing, and they were pretty good actually. And then I don't know what happened after, but back then, I mean, they were trying to get a band together. Charlie was a good singer. Right, he was the singer. I can't get no. Remember the one from the Rolling Stones? Satisfaction, and it didn't go anywhere either.
they sucked, man.
You know the Rolling Stones. I get sometimes I have to tell the truth, Claudio. Tony, I get confused. I get really confused with Rolling Stone. If you go on a tour and your name is Mick Jagger, right? Mick, right?
Yeah.
Mick and Jagger. And you go to Stones and you tell all the newspaper and everybody, place you go, this tour, we're going to make $120 million gross, right?
Yeah.
When I look at his face, right? If you're going to make $120 million, why the fuck can't you fix your fucking face?
He doesn't want to.
Because he's brutal.
He's always been brutal. You want to use
Brutal.
He was
Mick,
brutal
if
when
you
he
heard
was
the
young.
show, if you follow the show, Mick, you're rich. Maybe you're skinny, you're in shape. Ma tu sei più brutto di un debito.
Yeah, that's for sure. He's
Faccia
been
da gatto,
brutal.
sì.
Even as a young man, he was brutal.
Yeah, even young man.
Cockface, faccia da cazzo. That's what I used to say.
Yeah.
That's a nice
My
one.
mom used to say sometimes, I used to get mad at me. You guys used to get brute. I thought it was ugly, right?
So you're a car guy, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite car?
Ferrari, yeah.
Oh, I'm driving that the Challenger. It's one of my favorite. The Hellcat.
Yeah.
like it.
How long have you had?
I got that in
Claudio?
2017. I got
It's
that.
a
Which one is that?
Huh? It's the Challenger. You don't know which one. The Hellcat.
The Hellcat.
Dodge makes it.
Hubcap.
Dodge. Oh, the hubcap.
Yeah, the hubcap. That's a fast
I like
one.
that.
It's a fast one.
It's
Yeah.
got a lot of horsepower now. I remember I got a
Quanto cavalli ne avete?
707.
707 horsepower.
The first week I got it, I got a stunt ticket and I'm 407.
Wow.
You gotta go this fast. The guy cop. I go, cop. I just passed through truck this fast. So he goes, get out of the car. I get out of the car. I got my knapsack. I'm on the 407. Claudio, is that you? So the tow car guy had to tow it, and I go to the guy, can you bring me to the rental place? You lost your license. I don't care. That's your world. I said. What do you mean that's your world? This is my world. That's your world.
Who did you say that to? The tow truck driver.
Yeah, because you Jimmy left. He goes, I'm just going to drop you off at Tim Hortons. That's it. I have to go to Tim Hortons. I get a lift after, right? But,
How much do they charge you?
back then, you see, you know what makes me mad? It becomes a big business.
Sure,
Yeah.
of course.
Truth and not bought, fight back, ex-cops, judges. One guy goes, well, I know the judge. I'll talk to him. Another guy goes, give me this much money and we'll do this for you. I can reduce for you. So it becomes one big business, right?
Yeah.
But back in the days, you get a speeding ticket and that's it. Right?
Yeah.
Big speeding ticket. Afango assorto, right? Now it's like stunt ticket and speeding ticket.
Yeah.
Tutti soldi che stanno a fare. Right?
Yeah.
Manage all
yeah.
the money.
Yeah.
Right? So it was a horror show what I went through. Never again, man. For 20 seconds fame, I got
That's
to
the fast, because your cars are fast.
Yeah, like you just push it. Like I hit 175, it hit.
Oh,
right
because
away.
you just said it was a horse show. So.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But let me ask you. So what was the nightmare about it? Was it because you cost too much money or you lost in the end and what happened? Like, what was the outcome of this?
The nightmare is because right away you could do with insurance for many, many years, and that one little thing, they cut you right off.
Well, that one. So just so you know, like people from not the area, stunt driving is if you go over the speed limit by 50 kilometers or more, they seize your car, suspend you right on the spot. You're guilty no matter what they say. Proven innocent. No, you're guilty. Seize your car, tow it from the highway, give you at least a minimum of, I don't know.
1 week.
1 week suspension and up to $10,000 fine on the spot. That's called stunt driving, plus the speeding ticket.
You pay for the pound. And it stays at the pound for a week. You pay $150 a day.
So, you're guilty. You have all this expense because a cop can say whatever. Hey, you did 160. I go, I was doing 150 kilometers, not miles.
Yeah.
And so, it's a big racket for sure.
It's all money making.
And so what happened? So did you win? Did you lose?
Oh, yeah. Well, I ended up going to one guy, another guy. There was all confusion going on. And said they brought it down to 6 points. They bring it down to 2 points. I had another insurance company came after me. He says, yeah, we'll insure you, no problem. The other one, after 20, 30 years, figure how much money they made in that one claim I did. Then they did cancel just like that.
Yeah.
As soon as you got the ticket or after you got convicted?
Well, I don't know if they're going to know, which they do, because it's all registered now. And then I would say a couple of days later, I got a notice from them saying we're going to cancel
because of stunt
services
driving.
because of a stunt ticket.
Wow. And you're not even guilty yet. You
No.
still haven't been able to defend yourself.
No, but look what happened after. I got all these guys helping me. Tutti si soldi tada lock, all the money gets wasted. And they help you. And then at the end, it goes, okay, so you have to what? I think it's a 3-year thing, and then it goes back to normal. Right?
So it stays on your record. But the stunt driving goes away or it stays on the record?
To me, it looks like it went away, right?
Right.
So the only point is they want your fucking money.
That's it. Well, that's all it is,
right? But once you hit a certain age, oh, you're fine now. You're at this age now. We can get you this first. But once you hit 65, right? Everything changes, right? That kind of stuff. That's okay. That kind of stuff. So now I got a better deal now. Like nothing happened, right?
Right.
But I remember the cops, just the way he looked at me, like they don't care. They even know the cop. They go, oh, this guy loves stopping these kind of cars. He said, you know how many cars like this are stopped? Camaros, Challengers, and Mustangs.
Yeah.
They wait for those cars. They see from a mile away. They could see you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Because he spotted me. Actually, he was parked. He wasn't even driving. He just spotted me. So I did 20 seconds of fame, then went back to normal. But he said, no, I clocked you.
20 seconds of what?
Fame, I call it.
Fame.
Yeah, I passed two tracks.
Fame.
20 seconds. I went, I went 75 and then went back to normal.
Yeah.
That was fame for me. So I remember one time.
Did he have you on radar? Like, what did he have you? How did he?
I'm 75.
How did he determine how fast you were going?
Because he was parked and he locked it in. Like
so he did laser.
I didn't see it, but he
lock him up. Yeah.
But they apparently can catch it a kilometer away now, I heard, if not more.
2 weeks ago, they got the guy motorcycle in Toronto.
See?
He going 300 kilometer an hour.
That guy, yes.
He flying all over the fucking place.
Yes.
He drove all the way to the highways, another highway. He get fucking home, and they're waiting for him over there. He goes like this. Lock him up and take him home.
Yeah,
First
I saw
of all,
that.
people fucking stupid. They got the camera over there.
From the helicopter.
And the helicopter.
Oh, they just take a picture of license plate. That's it.
Oh, they waited because they follow like the heat of the body and the heat of the bike, and they see where
Exactly.
They waited for him at the house. Right?
Except when you go to Calabria. There you can escape la polizia. You know why?
Why?
Because when you go to the mountain Las Premonte, there's a lot of bush over there, a lot of trees. When I take my Fiat inside over there, you can't fucking see fuck all.
Nothing?
You can't stop me.
Nothing.
Then sometime I take the car, I put it on my back, I walk till I get to Lufiume, the river. Then I cross the river with the car on my back so you can't see the truck and the wheel. And they don't catch me.
So that's good.
Yeah, it's with the heat.
What's the fastest you can go in the Fiat?
The Fiat, me?
Yeah.
He got, how many horsepower you got? 707? I got 2 Ducavaggi. My Ducavaggi Clydesdale, the biggest,
the
tough
big
one.
ones, sure.
Not fast, but they got the fucking power to the coel.
You got to get the
2
power.
horsepower.
What do you feed those cavallos?
Those are the cavallos. Yeah. I give a capicoglio, I give sprisciata, mortadella sandwich. My Italian horses, they don't eat the hay, grass. Fuck
How
you.
about the sausage and the oil?
The sausage and the oil they have to have. Plus, then in the garden at summertime, the cucumber, pomodori, we make a salad for the horse. They love it. Glupane, the Italian bread.
Yeah.
Italian horse.
And when they caga, do you have to clean it up in Calabria?
And the horse is shit? Yeah. No, you don't clean fuck all. It
You just
makes
leave it on the street?
fertilization on the land.
Puts it in merda. There we go. Puts it in merda.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Puts it, get mad. The profumo. It's a profumo.
Oh, yeah. You
And you hear the
sound.
flies. This is the flies.
Yeah. But you never, like here, I go sometimes north of the 400 and it smells like manure. Bad.
In this country, I smell like
How
a shit.
come when I go, it was in Europe this summer and I went through cow, I never smelled any manure.
The cows where did you go Europe first of all?
Well, I was in the French Alps area.
The French Alps. So what are you going to smell from the animal? Croissant, cazzo.
Croissant. That's
What are you going to smell? If you go to Italia,
fresh
what do you smell?
croissant.
Lupane di Spigoladore from Altamura.
You smell
Lupane
fresh croissants.
That's nice with the chocolate on it, yeah.
That reminds me, getting back to the wedding, one time where, I think it was Le Jardin, if I remember. You have a big parking lot there.
It's beautiful.
And there was 2 weddings going on. One was mine, and the other one was an Indian wedding.
Oh.
So all of a sudden, in the wedding, they had a huge elephant. Seriously.
Oh, yeah?
An elephant with the groom on it.
You can't be real.
He was supposed to be the prince, right?
Are you telling the truth?
I told the truth.
A real elephant.
A real elephant. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
An elephant.
So he comes to the entrance, and I thought, una bella merda. Nice shit.
Oh,
I
you took
swear
a
to God.
shit in the entrance?
So they clean it, obviously, but you're not
no
going to get rid of the
kidding.
smell.
It doesn't smell?
What's up? Like we're at a haystack or something. Like, it smell like the smell of hay.
Woodstock's bad. That's
So,
like a Woodstock.
What happens? My bride gets up because it's the actual main entrance to go either go to the left for one wedding or to the right. But the merda's right there.
How gentle.
So they have to smell a merda for her guests too. So she was so mad. Eh? You could see like I think they threw like hay everywhere to get to absorb the la merda. But you could see the flies. An elephant. Anyways, since then that's not anymore. No elephants near the
There are
entrance.
no elephants
Yeah, the
allowed
caca
at
over
weddings
there.
anymore.
Yeah, the caca in the parking lot because it's a huge parking lot, right? My caca over there. Don't caca over here anymore, right? Back in the days.
Elephant. Poor animal.
And another time, This is a true story. You're gonna laugh at this one. They always have male horses when they got horse and buggy. You can't have a female because no pisce.
Yeah.
And it's gonna hit the back. When I got pisce, you're gonna hit the pisce and go. So one time I had.
Oh, gee, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
female horses piss reverse?
Yeah,
No
yeah, the
way.
women do.
They backwards?
Oh yeah, the golden shower, right? The golden shower.
Oh,
What's that?
Right. So they had the male horse. Now I didn't record that. I should have recorded. I could have got a lot of views on YouTube for sure because I got a nice shot of the horse and buggy. Dude, about the bride's coming out. She's coming out, and all of a sudden this huge dick comes out. This I don't know, huge one, like a hammer,
the horse
like
one.
whatever. Oh yeah, get bastone. So I was going, hold on, stop. And she's the bride goes, what? And the guy on the horse and buggy looks behind. And he's like, oh. He gets off. He kicks the horse right on the head area. I'm like, oh. He goes, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. And you see the dick going slowly right back inside.
Poor
And
animals.
then the bride can continue. If I was a bride, I would never leave the house. If that's what's waiting for me outside, I'm not going to get married, right?
If I was a horse, somebody kicked me over there. I would go to another country. Fuck.
Yeah.
But if you were the bride, wouldn't you stay home?
Oh, stay
No,
home
but
for
maybe
what?
she could enjoy it.
What? Yeah. Well, I don't know.
If you do pornography, you know.
That's a shame.
Yeah,
That's
and
too bad,
because
huh?
the horses, what they do, that's how they pee, right? The male horses, pee ever there. So there's another church now, they won't allow it. As soon as they see a horse and buggy, no, he runs out the priest on the street.
Oh,
You can't come near the church and they pish and shit, like you said, right?
Oh.
Poor things. And it's
very
so,
bad, yeah.
yeah, you see downtown too, how many cops and horses
those
get
kind
everywhere,
of
all over.
Poor horse. Why don't they leave the horse
Yeah,
alone?
well, like
I don't know.
these weddings and horses and elephants.
Still,
What's wrong with fucking people?
I know.
Do I bother your dick? Your house? No. You got to bother his dick. Why leave him alone? God, so
I wonder what the horse saw that made him all excited.
Well, maybe the bride. You never know.
Hey, it was a huge dick though, man.
Well, that's how. If it's a
That-
big
that-
horse, they got
you
big
could go on the
bashtones.
rooftop and put shingles with this thing, right?
Cazzo di cavallo.
It's a big hammer. hammer time.
He was. So that was it. So you hardly see any horse and buggy anymore like before. They don't do it anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you done it? Like, have you done? You've done mostly Italian weddings, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
When I first started, it was a lot of Greek weddings. Then it was Portuguese. The Greeks, it's always in circles, and they have bands. Talk about bands.
The go bands.
They always
I
have
like
big bands constantly.
Yeah, they talking.
And back then, you used to throw money at the band.
Oh, yeah.
Sweep at the band, $50 bills, $100 bills. I was going to wear golf shoes and start picking up all the $100 bills. Like, you know, when I'm working.
Why not?
With dispute, but
Why not?
now they're throwing American dollars now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they don't put 20s
Inflation,
and 30s.
yeah.
Yeah, it's cheaper, right? And it looks nice with American money.
Yeah.
We don't make a dollars anywhere, right? The Canadian dollars, what, they stopped years ago. That
That's
$2
monopoly
bill.
money, Canadian money.
What do you mean for $1? You mean the coins?
No, the real dollar bills.
Yeah, but that's why they use American because you can't. There's no such thing as a dollar bill.
But we
anymore.
stopped.
$2 bill.
We stopped it here.
There's no value. That's why.
No, they don't make them because it's. You know what I mean?
You can't buy fuck all. What are you gonna buy?
And then
fuck
there's
off.
a thing called the drunk man dance. They get drunk and start throwing money everywhere and plates. I remember plates. And now they have to make special plates because, the real plates, you can, Chicano, the thing flies everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Now they got this other one, you can smash it. It doesn't break like in pieces, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
They
got
were using
bubble
wood
wrap
plates one
everybody.
time.
Huh?
Real one.
Using wood plates, and the homeowner got so pissed. He goes, "That's it! I'm gonna charge them all the plates that they're breaking." Yeah, exactly one that they broke
Where? At the hall?
at the hall. Yeah, during the dance, right?
Yeah.
This is when we first started.
Opa, they go like a cusine. Yeah.
It's all Greek bands. They won't get off. And back then, the cigarette, sorry, the cigarette in the mouth going, not me. I know the cigarette in the mouth, the drink in the hands. It's like we're in Greece or something.
Yeah, that's a good.
I'm going to a Greek wedding in September, actually.
Are
It'll be
you?
my first Greek wedding ever.
Oh,
September. Yeah, a friend of mine's daughter's
party.
getting married. Huh?
Well, that's gotta be.
I was hired to go to Santorini one time. True story.
What's that?
Well,
Sorry?
Santorini, Greece.
Yeah.
Oh, you went there?
Buddy, they're not like here. 4 a.m. was over. They're still serving booze. People having cigarettes. It didn't stop like 1 o'clock here. Like, go home over here. Not there. Even the guy said, they put the camera down. You're going to have a drink. I was going to order ginger ale. Not ginger ale. Coke. Rum and Coke. Okay, give me rum and Coke, right? It kind of reminds you of that skit on Saturday Night Live. I have a cheeseburger and no cheeseburger. Coke. Hamburger. Coke. Remember that skit on Saturday Night Live?
That's a good one.
So they were partying and this and that, and then the people smoking, drinking, 4 a.m. music full blast. Not like here. That's how you're supposed to party.
That's a nice
Over here,
party.
Mangalicana.
Mangalicana.
Yeah, well.
Right, 11 o'clock, 12, we had to get out, and 1 o'clock, get out.
Yeah, it's all money here. There's no real. It's all about the money.
But Europe, it's different there.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. Well, it's.
And you could do whatever you want, and you know, the worst one I did was I was on a boat cruise. The problem with boat cruises is you eat. So by the time you go from Scarborough to Mississauga, that's how big the boats are. You're eating everything. It's a caca. You eat a caca, right? So you're eating all the way down here. And I remember they were saying an average person can gain in a week 15 to 20 pounds on a boat cruise from all the food you're eating.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you paid for everything. I'll have that. As you walk in, it's a huge ship, don't forget.
So hold on, you did a wedding on a boat cruise?
Yeah.
So they hired you. You went on a cruise ship.
On a cruise, yeah.
Where's it from?
It's one of those, the Bahamas,
that's
all those places.
ship, yeah.
So, Bahamas, whatever.
Free ice cream over there, steady.
Oh, yeah. Right? And if you get off, go shopping, because you go shopping those islands, I didn't. And if you miss it, they'll leave without you. So one lady did miss it. And then we laughed, and all of a sudden we all found out, and then she had to get other boats to bring her to the next island.
Yeah.
And back then it cost like $1,500 or $2,000 just to do that trip.
That's a lot of money.
Because she missed to go back on the ship.
Yeah.
Right? So it was a fun thing, but it was rough because we started from Fort Lauderdale. Mm-hmm. And when the ship takes off, you look over to the side, you see these American huge guns ready to shoot, escorting us. I'm like, what are we at war? This is like before all this stuff started, right? So I'm looking down and looking up. I sort of got that huge thing ready to shoot. It was from here to you guys, just to shoot.
Shoot what?
And they escort the ship all the way out. Because I heard back then a lot of cartels can come through and they use the ship as a wall so you can't see them when they're coming to the dock in Fort Lauderdale. Whatever.
Yeah.
And it's really rough. And then once you get out in the middle of the sea, it goes back to calm.
Yeah.
But you're in the middle of nowhere. There's no security. God forbid if you're on the phone, it'll cost you an arm and a leg to be on the phone. They just say, hello, Tom, there goes $1,000. So we're in the middle of nowhere. What if somebody attacks you? Like there's pirates out there.
Yeah.
No security.
Right.
Now
Now it's
remember,
different though.
when I woke up Banat, they used to warn you, it sucks so hard, you got Banat. Like when you take a shit.
Well, yeah.
So I remember I wore no jewelry just in case, because what if something falls out? Gone.
No, you lost your watch.
Right. Mad, everything gone. But
you could lose your wife too down there.
but it was a strong suction. I sort of got not lying.
Yeah.
Like
That's a blowjob.
like airplane.
You feel your
Airplane
balls getting
suction.
sucked too if you're sitting down over
That's very bad.
I think they there was a myth that going around that this lady, a little bit porky, sat on a bathroom toilet.
And she
in
lost
an
50
airplane,
pounds.
in an airplane, and
She fell in?
She flushed and they sucked her out, insides out or something. It was like an urban myth. It's like we call them donut stories, like not real.
Oh, that's not true.
Not true.
Not really gone.
Yeah, well, it's like
that's
it's
exaggeration.
interesting. So the wedding business has really given you a lot of interesting.
It was interesting.
stories,
Back then it was all just we had the back. We started with I remember with the big cameras, the VHS, they were on our shoulders.
Yeah, sure. Now it's
Back then, like $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 just for a JVC camera. The editing suite was like thousands of dollars and it had no RAMs in it. And it took forever to edit. The photographers would have to get these cameras where you look upside down the image, and God forbid if your eyes are closed, right?
Yeah.
And if the eyes were closed, I don't know if you remember, may he rest his soul, Aldo Vertese.
yeah.
Giugiaro too. They're from that area, Young and Steels. They had a place, Hots Photography. I started with him back in the days. And if there was any pictures of they liked it and the eyes were closed, they had an artist with the thinnest paintbrush and to paint the eyes open. We had no other choice. We didn't have like nowadays,
I can't.
from the negative. So they would paint the eyes open and that was it. Because nowadays you take 2,000, 3,000 pictures per wedding, where back then it was like 100 to 200 per wedding. And very little black and white back in those days, right? You change the back of the cartridge, change it up, black and white, whatever.
Yeah.
And God forbid if your eyes were closed. And every picture back in those days, I remember take 5 minutes to take a picture, touch your face, fix this, fix that, fix the hair. Now you have to be fast. You have to be like a paparazzi. And all the editing is done after on your computer.
Yeah.
If the color, if something's crooked, you can straighten it. The color, if there's something anywhere, you can remove the hair, Photoshop, all done.
You can
But it's a
put
lot more
people
work.
in that weren't there.
That's a lot of work, though. Like you can spend hours editing just pictures.
But
You
now
talking-
with AI,
waste of time
AI can do anything, right?
Yeah.
AI. You
But
can
you got
say,
2,000 pictures you got to look at. Imagine you got like,
yeah, but now you can upload them to AI and say, "Give me the top 15 that you think that do this, this, and that," and it just
But I watch on television. They have a television commercial right now about a new telephone and the camera on the phone. And the guy taking the picture of her girlfriend. And beside the girlfriend, there's a cat, her cat. So you can take out things you don't like in the picture.
Background.
So he took out the cat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
And then the girl looked at him like a shit disappointment. Ako say.
Yeah.
And he goes, what's the situation?
Yeah.
And then he realized, I better put the cat back. And then she happy.
Yeah.
And I didn't you realize one thing. This all has to do, when you take out that pussy, this pussy's not happy because this pussy wants her pussy there too.
Two pussies.
Two pussy.
Too bad that guy from the CEO got called the Coldplay concert didn't have that feature.
Oh, I remember that.
He got pinched, eh?
Oh my God!
But you know what?
I should have had that feature on the phone or whatever happened there.
Not that one. Not talk.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the way the people in the news media they think it's going to happen. I think that Coldplay, they hired that guy and her because since that situation, they sold the most CDs.
Coldplay.
You think?
That's a publicist to make. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm a Rocco and Tony.
No, hold on
I have a lot
sec.
of professional.
So you think that guy there was a setup?
Yeah, I know it was a setup. No,
So, but
no,
he
I
was
think
aware
was a
of it?
setup.
He was
he knew. Okay,
He
first of
knew
all.
too?
With the AI, how do you even know his face is real, Cats?
You don't.
Exactly my point, Cats. I'm not a very smart guy. I'm a boxer, but I know AI, artificial intelligence. You can make a lot of situation bad.
Yeah.
For example,
yeah.
I could take a picture of my girlfriend, and I could send her completely naked with the picture of Claudio touching her on the La Foresta, and send her to his girlfriend, and then she's gonna kill him, and kill my girlfriend.
AI.
That's not true because they do artificial, right?
AI is
Questa è una
dangerous.
fotografia sintetica, Cats.
There's
I work in AI, and I can tell you some of the stuff that I've already.
dangerous. A lot of movie stars hate it.
Not movie stars, just anything. Like you don't know what the fuck is real and what's not anymore. Like
No.
you need to be. That's why, it's pretty scary.
Like if
Like,
I
what are you saying? Let's go back to your car for one moment, just for me. How many horsepower you got in your car?
707.
707. Did you count if those are fucking horses 707? No, you didn't count it. They told you 707. You tell everybody, I got the 777. They come, but you fucking realize
I
how
know.
much 700 cavalli sono
I know.
come mio.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
You're right.
Maybe it's a 694. Maybe it's a 553. Maybe it's an 84 horsepower. But the big horse,
Yeah.
we don't know for sure.
Well, now I think within the next, less than probably a year, you'll be able to just take your video. You know what I mean? And you can say, you know what? I want the scenery to be on Mont Blanc, and they're throwing the bouquet off the peak of the mountain, and it'll just do it. It'll take the imagery, it'll take the face of the bride and the groom, and it'll create whatever you want.
Right, and then you're going to hear, congratulations.
La festa de Anyway, it's going to be pretty scary. We haven't seen anything yet.
Right, Claudio?
Yeah. Like even mine too, I haven't tried it yet, but if I'm videotaping a bride and groom and all of a sudden there's a sign in the back one I didn't like, because there's no parking, whatever you call it there. I wish I could expand another 10 seconds. It'll do it for you.
Sure.
It'll continue the more 10 seconds, the exact same scenery, and get rid of that no parking sign.
No, that's primitive of today. That's primitive.
Unbelievable. What it
This
can
stuff there, you can say, okay, identify the bride, identify the groom.
Yes.
Okay, identify the scenario, the scene you want
Exactly.
from The Godfather when they, pick any movie, whatever you want, and it'll create the scene with all of the imagery,
Right to the T.
with the faces of your
Yeah.
bride and groom, and even their voices. Like, oh yeah, it's crazy.
That's even freaking out when you said pictures. They can make the pictures move now. Talk pictures like
oh
that.
sure, yeah, that's already ancient.
It's amazing. Like I had my dad who passed away years ago. Actually, not to laugh, but I get mixed up with my dad and Elvis Presley.
How come?
My dad died in 76.
And Elvis Presley died in 77.
Yesterday,
Yeah,
What do you mean? I
August
don't
18th.
understand.
August 16.
That's,
I thought it was
16 he died, not
Out of
the
all the
17?
days, yeah. So when I hear that, I think of my dad because my dad was only 48 when he
Right,
passed away. But I get mixed up because he's 77 and Elvis is, or 76. Elvis is 77. I get the two mixed up. Because my dad had sideburns back then too, right?
Your
Back in
dad
those
died
days.
that young? What did he die of?
Back then, don't forget, they used to drink Damajana back in those days.
Yeah.
The Italian, and it was the homemade wine. Like, it gets to your liver after, right? Back in those days. They used to drink a lot of that stuff.
What do you
back.
mean? You had liver disease?
They call it cirrhosis to the liver.
Yeah.
Like,
My grandma died
of booze.
my grandma died at 52, I think, from that.
With the booze, right?
Well,
But
she
don't
didn't
forget,
drink. She
You know how
just-
much homemade wine they used to drink back in those days?
I mean-
Not Damajana every night.
Oh yeah.
And then it would become like Lachita after. They still drink it.
Agito's vinegar, by the way.
Yeah.
Lachita's vinegar. And you used to put that on top of the salad. You used to eat the salad like this in those days. Do you remember?
Yeah.
that's
Or you could
powerful.
put in the lawnmower too, and you could run the
run the
lawnmower.
machine.
You could run the lawnmower, cut the grass.
I got my
with the same
short after
shit.
because it's so powerful. Like, and then we had diarrhea after that, right?
You got to
Because
be careful. Boxer, we don't eat the vinegar before fight.
but that's what it was back then. Nothing was wasted.
Nothing.
Nothing was wasted. Yeah, the good old days. Everything we used to eat. And
Oh, I didn't realize he passed that early. That's
he was early. Yeah, I remember he was the
very
first
young,
one in
yeah.
Willowdale.
yeah.
And there was a lot of people still alive back then.
Yeah.
And there was a lineup from, I remember Steele's and Young and all the way to the Holy Cross, which is like, you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
The cemetery,
A huge lineup because everybody was still alive back then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A lot of
And then back then they put you underground, not in the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, then no crypt.
No, right there. And I remember we were there. I remember we were young, my brother and I, and whatever. And I remember back then we had pigeons and chickens. And then I remember the last word my dad said to me, take care of the chickens and pigeons. So we had pigeons and chickens in the backyard. And that was my job. We all had pigeons in the back, and we used to compete who had the best pigeons. You let them loose, they come back in.
Yeah.
Mine were called rolling pigeons because they would roll,
Yeah.
right? Then it was homing pigeons. Then we had chickens everywhere.
Yeah.
They would lay eggs every day.
I had hockey pigeons.
Did you?
They play hockey, my pigeons.
They did?
Yeah. Shoot the score. Yeah.
Those were good old days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was back then. And then I
Change
remember,
now, eh?
I remember they used to drink, like my dad one time we went to a beach one time and he put all the beer inside this milk jug.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
And then he'd be drinking, and a cop would see him from far away and he goes, man, this guy must love his milk. Meanwhile, it was beer he was drinking. You see the foam, it looked like milk from far away. And my dad was a joker. And if you tell your people in that era, they remember my dad was a joker. That's why I became a joker too. He was always a joker.
Yeah.
He was shorter than my mom back in the day. They looked like Sonny and Cher when they were together, my mom.
I got you, babe.
Yeah. And I remember when they did the 25th anniversary and then they had to kiss my dad, went on top of a chair and kissed my mom because my mom was taller than him.
And it's funny because your brother is tall, right? What?
He's 6'5".
6'5", and his dad was like cut off.
Yeah, he was
5'3".
Yeah, it was like shorter. Yeah, he was about I don't know, maybe 5'6", 5'7",
5'7", yeah.
right? My mom's side was much taller, that kind of stuff too. Back in those
Were they
days.
from the same village?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, my dad would visit her with the bike back in the days, and yeah, it was different life back then. Well, no, he had the bike back then.
Biciclette.
Yeah, back in those days in casinos. Don't forget back in those days and the way they used to live back and then. Oh my God, you see some of the pictures my mom took. I became a photographer because of my mom.
Yeah, you told the story.
And she used to say to me, make sure you put the feet in there. Because I'm not crippled. So if you take a picture and the feet are missing, they would get mad at you. So I spent all this money on the scarpe and then I did the pictures.
Yeah.
So I learned from that. I gotta make sure the feet are always in there. When I started doing photography for weddings, right? You can't just do waist up.
No.
You have to show the feet too, right?
Pedi.
Back in those days. But they didn't have cameras like that. My mom had all these beautiful shots and pictures and stuff. And I remember one singer that I know, Carlo, he wanted to show heritage about Italy, how we all started. He saw those pictures. He goes, I want you part of my video. Can you send me some pictures of your mom and dad? I was happy. I was like myself in there holding the pictures and I would send the pictures to them. And it's part of the video though. And but how Italy, the town started and how we grew up and you see, like the background too. There was like the houses, like there were like sheds all broken apart. And remember there was even, I heard, I don't know if it's true in casino, there wasn't even toilets there. That you have to aim for the hole when you're taking a dump.
Well, the first time I went to Italy, I guess it was 1971. 71? Yeah, in the country. And yeah, you had to walk down to the outhouse out front. I was outside. It wasn't a toilet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But wasn't it like a hole? You have to stand up and aim for the hole?
It was like a, I don't know.
And then,
it wasn't a flushing toilet. That's all I remember.
And the lady standing there had newspapers to wipe your ass after. The front page news. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Who's this? Trudeau? Right? Who's this? Ford? Yeah, the mama. Right? That's how you were supposed to do it back in those days, right? The good old days.
Yeah, so that's cool. So
Yeah.
what are your plans for you going on any plans coming up? Like what's new?
Actually, the only flight I got, I'm not happy. I've been in New York since the last time I was in New York, the Twin Towers were up. I'm going now. I'm a guest. Yep, this week I got to go on Thursday. Go for 3 days. I'm a guest. I bought Université de Nouveau.
Where are you going? Guest to a wedding?
Yeah, I'm a guest at a wedding in New York City.
For who?
It's nice.
No, who are you going with?
The girlfriend.
Oh.
My girlfriend.
Yeah, you're gonna
Affidanzata.
find I don't know. Well, it's a different place now.
It is, right?
It's fucked up.
And you're
Used to be
talking
beautiful.
89, I think was the last time I was there. Before the
89,
9/11.
yeah, I remember
Now
9/11.
you gotta watch yourself over
Is it?
there.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going? In New York?
I think it's Manhattan, if I remember.
Yeah.
You got to go there.
3 days.
Yeah,
Just
you know.
to do the wedding, and then I come back home.
Are you
Right?
flying there?
Yeah. But it's not Air Canada.
Yeah, well,
They're on strike.
they're
so
on
the
strike.
bats.
You know?
Yeah, they can go.
So we're going to take another flight. And then it's going to be exciting because, like I said, when I remember looking at the Twin Towers, like there was tons of cops there back in those days. You look up how beautiful that building was, 2 of them, right? But it was different back then. I mean, the people were different at 42nd Avenue when I went to New York City. And I was with my buddy Frank. And I wanted to go see 42nd Avenue. I don't know if you remember 42nd.
I remember 4
It
seconds,
was
but
bad
of course
during
I
the
don't
day.
forget.
So this is a true story. So we went with 2 girls that we knew. And I said, I want to see New York City 42nd night. I don't care what it costs during the day. So the first place we go to, it's a true story, I'm not lying. I look, all these men, some in suits on in the crowd, and you see on the stage and a man and a woman fucking each other on a bed. I'm like, oh yeah, this is live, right? So we're standing and I wouldn't sit down because who knows what's on those chairs, right? Spermation, sparata, who knows what's there, right? So I didn't touch anything, we're watching. And then the guy kind of heard us laughing and he couldn't see us because the lights are on him. And he kind of looks in the crowd and goes, oh yeah, we got 2 women in the crowd, which we're with, and they were embarrassed. So the girl who's with, she's chewing gum. I remember she had an afro hair look, chewing gum. And I don't know about you guys, are coming more than once. So we're laughing. What made us laugh even more after we look in the crowd is one guy in a suit, back in there, the briefcase. And what is he doing? He's playing with himself, like looking at the girl on stage. I'm like, I go, let's go. I go, I want to see that guy when he comes on his suit. What's going to happen? Is he going to clean his hands? And they couldn't stop laughing, right? So the guy on the stage is on the bed looking at us and goes, oh, what's so funny? We had to leave.
So hold on a sec. This was a club in 42nd Street.
On 42nd.
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It went through a great transition, and in fact, used to be amazing just before COVID. It was an amazing city. Safe, you go anywhere, subway, no, it was clean. And then, I don't know.
It was really bad then.
In 5 years, it's gone from being to really a shit show.
I remember.
Really a shit show. Anyway, it's New York. It's a sad situation, and hopefully they can right the ship, but it doesn't look promising for that city.
Well, they want a socialista lusindaco.
Yeah, they're gonna get it.
Mandani.
Yeah, they're gonna get it.
Ma vaffanculo, vai
That's
a
okay.
divina,
Yeah,
che cazzo.
careful what you
first of
wish
all.
for over there.
Exactly the point. That's
Because
why.
the money's if that happens, all the money will leave.
That's it.
A lot
It was
of
bad,
money's-
though, eh? It was
a lot of money's already left there.
That's right.
So-
I was going to open a new boxing club over there in New York. I changed my mind.
You did?
Oh, no, I'm not. I go Kentucky.
yeah.
Bluegrass, nice.
Yeah, they cleaned it up.
Anyway, Claudio,
Yes.
it was awesome to see you again.
Yeah,
Stopping
compadre
in.
Claudio.
We'll
Nice
get you
story.
back
So many
every
stories we can
25
say.
episodes.
Yeah.
We'll bring you back. How's that? This is like a 26
Thank
or
you.
27.
We do part Chico,
I'll be
compadre
back.
Claudio.
We'll talk about different topics. I know we went all over the place, but there's so many stories
this
we can
is
say.
just stories.
Lots of stories. That's normal.
what our Bring Your Guard Down podcast is about. The grit, the grind, the story.
Guards down, elbows up.
Elbows.
Ecco
No,
sì.
fuck
A
elbows.
festa la sorda, elbows up. A festa la sorda.
Yeah. What do you do with elbows?
Carney.
Elbows up. What are you gonna do with
Carne.
your elbows up? Seriously.
Well, chili con carne. That's
Yeah,
what we
chili
do.
con
But
carne.
then Gordie Howe, he brought it out. Elbows up
it's
in hockey.
special.
Yeah, that was his elbows
Sure,
up.
but he
not
was like
not Carney
6'4".
elbows up.
Yeah,
He
he would take your head off with his elbow because he's dirty.
He trained with Rocco too, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I teach him, yeah.
Anyway, Claudio, thanks
Thank
for
you,
stopping
sir.
in.
Thank you, guys.
Rocco.
Okay, don't forget, everybody here, we love you and nobody else.
All right. Ciao,
Salutamo.
ciao. See you soon.